Hello and welcome back to Joe Dever's Lone Wolf HD Remastered. We left the previous episode on the brink of a fight. And we will now go through this fight. We fell down through the floor, landed in a chamber down below. And my health is not good. Let's start with popping this. I need more Kai for that. I should probably kill him first. I really should. But I have a feeling I won't be able to. 550. Okay. Place a dot on him. 500. That will leave me with 357. Should be enough. No. Oh fuck! I was looking at my Kai power. Well, fudge! Oh, are you kidding me? Just as I hit 350, they started attacking me. Okay, shield up. I'm not gonna attack him. I'm gonna attack him. No, are you kidding me, you bastard? Still need that Kai power. Fudge. Fudge! Well, this is bad. Let's just knock him out. I really hate Drakkar imps. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Waiting will probably get me killed. It will get me killed. You know, let's just restart the battle. Yeah, that didn't turn out the way I had hoped. I need him to die. I'm willing to spend my health on that. You... Ooh, good. Yes, he's gone. Finally. Well, no. Oh, fudge. I need to wait. I'm dead. Okay, things needs to be changed up a little bit. Last checkpoint. How far is that? Okay. Eat. Okay. Now I need some more endurance. Yes. And one more. And let's start the fight once again. I have to do that every single time. Yes, this one. I like it. And kill them all. Or do not return. Well, all of them survived. 12 minutes we've been doing this fight so far. Yay. Let's see. Let's just... Will I be able to kill him with a quick attack? I don't know. But with a wolf slice, yes. Combined attack. Like that, good. Heavy duty attack. And... Wow. And here comes the rest of them. Let's just knock him out. And there comes the other guy. I was hoping they wouldn't spawn, but hey. That's asking too much, ain't it? I should probably go for 6th sense. Yeah, I'm going for 6th sense. I'll try and take as little damage as possible. Though I will counterattack on the count of my health. I could get some animal kinship to help me out. You know what? I think I'll do that. Yeah, I call the wolf as well. I want this fight to be done with. I want to be over with the fight. At least the wolf is kind enough to follow me in, but he's not that clever. Well, here comes the pain train. Ooh, he has a lot of health. I think I should be able to kill him. As long as he doesn't counter me. Sweet. Let's just shield up. Good job, Wolfie. I can't really be considered as a lone wolf right now, since there are 2 wolves here. We are a pack now, him and I. Let's do the heavy attack. I need to use it a lot more so I can level it up. That's the bar. By the way, if, in case you haven't heard me say it before, the bar that goes around the ability, when that reaches the rectangle at the bottom, that means it's maxed out. And as soon as I have all of them maxed out, they will become significantly stronger. Finally. About bloody time. I'll have to edit a lot of that out. What loot did I get? More fungi. A restore. Okay, so the Arrestor has 3+ to strength. Nailor is 4 to dexterity. Maybe I should change Nailor with the other one. Just to get more strength. I really think that's a good idea. Okay, do I have one of any kind of food? Well, I have 1 space available there. Let's just chunk it down. Okay, so I have 1 space left. What were the items? So fungi to restore my what's it called? Endurance? Let's see. Yeah, I know that's a 6-slot bag. I get less firepower, but I get more strength. Which means more health, if I'm not mistaken. And the damage output, of course. Dexterity, well, that's for endurance. And crit, perhaps? I honestly don't know. Let's see here. Character sheet, map. Let's take a look. I can't see. Can't hover over them. But I think I need more strength. Yeah. Okay, let's just leave the fungi and get a move on. The jackal lies dead at your feet, his rattling last breath echoing miserably in the confines of this small chamber. The walls are now streaked with foul blood, the stone beneath too smooth to climb with ease and now too slick even to attempt. Are you alive down there? Leandra's hesitant voice calls down from above. You see her peering through the hole made by the Gorgas that rather unceremoniously dumped you here. Despite your aches and pains, you offer her a reassurance. Well, that was unexpected, but I'm still standing. It's a shame you were not disposed to help me. You were not the only one engaged in the fight, my lord. More guys came this way. They tried to seize me, but my crossbow put paid to their plans. You cannot help but recall the enemy's attempt to kidnap Leandra in the sunken forest. You did not know their reason at the time, but now you think about her connection to the prototype, and it sends a shiver down your spine. For now, you can only be relieved at the outcome of the fight. So what do we do now? I admit I do not like the thought of going it alone up here. The anxiety in Leandra's voice is unmistakable. Wherever we are headed, we should stay together. Jump and I will catch you. That's most chivalrous of you, but I think you'd best stand clear. I can handle this myself. Leandra pauses for a moment as she looks for a safe landing spot. Then she jumps down with a remarkable agility and grace, hitting the rocky ground nearby and rolling to a halt with little difficulty. You're impressed by Leandra's athletic accomplishments, and the girl acknowledges this with an unashamedly smug grin. Leandra is still smiling as together you enter the narrow passage that leads away from the chamber and disappears into the darkness ahead. The taller floor has been worn smooth by the passing centuries. In several places it turns back on itself and becomes much narrower. You and Leandra can both make it through these narrow sections, but not with ease. At least we do not have to worry about Gorgas here, Leandra says, offering a little levity to elevate the strain of following this difficult twisting route. At length, the narrow tunnel emerges into the side of a small cavern that is illuminated by a shimmering blue light. Wary of what may await you here, you crouch down at the edge of the passage opening and survey the scene below. Quickly, you realize that the eerie light is being shed by dozens of blue crystals that are clustered all about the chamber. These clusters vary greatly in size. The floor of this iridescent chamber lies several feet below the opening to the passage. The walls are sheer and you are considering how best to proceed when Leandra points at something below. Look, she whispers. There's someone down there too. Leandra is correct in the cerulean glow. Leandra is correct. In the cerulean glow, you make out the shape of a human male. He's leaning against one of the larger crystal clusters. He's not a Jakar. Of that I am certain, you say. But then, how did he get in here in the first place? Then you hear a voice that resonates from a different part of the chamber, and you realize that there is more than one person here. Their words are muffled, but there is no mistaking their strong Somlending accent. Well, there's only one sure way to find out who they are, you say. We'll have to go down in the chamber and make their acquaintances at first hand. I'll go down first, you stay here and cover me with your crossbow. We make a choice. You don't want to run any risk, and you approach the two men with your weapon in hand. You call out to the people in the chamber, trying to reassure them. You rely on your sixth sense to grasp the meaning of what has happened here. I'm now imitating that one because I'm trying to figure out which one of these two I'm going to use. I could use the sixth sense. Yeah, why not? Although you do not sense any immediate danger, you take a moment to focus upon the chamber below and the three humans who occupy it. You can detect no hostility coming from them, but there is a strange aura which fills the chamber. The men are unarmed. They are clad in some linen clothes, but their garments are so worn out that it is a wonder they are still holding together at all. Most striking is the state of the men themselves. They are almost as thin and threadbare as their clothing. Oh. Well, that's not good. It appears that they have been here for some considerable time. There is no obvious way the men can have sustained themselves in this chamber. There is no fresh water and no obvious source of food or nutrition. Your instincts tell you that the explanation for their survival is tied to the clusters of glowing blue crystals that illuminate this forlorn place. Both men are imbued with an energy that radiates from the crystal clusters. Whoever these men are, clearly they pose no threat to you and your companion. Confident in this knowledge, you signal to Leandra to holster her crossbow and follow you into the chamber. The moment Leandra gets closer to them, she gasps in surprise. Van? Gun? Is that really you? She moves over to them, reaching out to touch them with a baffled look on her face. It really is you! You're alive! You stay close to her, just in case you're wrong about the men being safe. But your caution is unnecessary. They tremble a little more, wary but willing to speak. It is... Who are you? The younger one asks hesitantly. Do you not remember me, Gun? We used to play with Darter. Then you left with that expedition so many years ago. We thought you had died. The magical Gun stares at her blankly. You? Leandra? Leandra, take me away. Take me away from the light. Shut it off, please. Instinctively, your hand reaches for your weapon, but Gun just falls down to his knees and holds his head in hands. The other man comes between Leandra and Gun, shaking his head with melancholy. He sighs heavily. Everyone else from the expedition was lost, Leandra. Gun and I were the only two survivors of this place. We only made it because we came in here and the door sealed shut behind us. As he speaks, Van gestures to the room's only real feature, an ancient stone door covered in Chianti markings. Once it closed, we were trapped in here. We were wounded, starving, and close to death. We thought we would pass away soon, but somehow we have not. Eventually, we lost the count of time, he adds ruefully. And poor Gun has lost his mind as well. You have been here this whole time? Leandra asks, her voice incredulous. How have you survived without food and water? Who tended your wounds? This room keeps us alive somehow, Van answers. We have not been hungry or thirsty since we got here. Our wounds healed too, just vanishing over time. We are safe here, but I have asked myself so many times if we should be grateful for that. This place is a prison, shouts Gun. You tried so hard to open that blasted door, but there's no way. I thought you had come to rescue us, yet now you're trapped as well. If I had known it was you, I would have shouted, warned you somehow. I'm sorry. Gunn turns his head as if seeing you for the first time. But who is this man, Leandra? Is he from Rockstar as well? I am Lone Wolf, Fry Earl of the Freyland, and I will do everything in my power to open this door somehow and send you both home. You have my word. Van bows slightly, unsure about how to behave in your presence. You wave his concern off, telling him he does not need to worry over formalities now. Your common goal is to find a way to leave this place. Meanwhile, Leandra is taking care of Gunn, who seems to have calmed down a bit. Once he is still again, she addresses Van. And you have been alone down here this whole time? Van nods. Lately, there have been noises past the door, but no one has ever approached from the way you two arrived. He looks back at the Chianti door, shivering again. Whoever is out there has tried to bash their way in several times. Considering you know what is out there, waiting for you, this news does not come as a surprise. Have you heard anything else, Van? Just that whatever keeps beating on that door is just one of many. Sometimes we hear whole groups moving outside. However, it seems they have given up now. It's been some days since we last heard from them try and ram the door. What can you tell me about this door? You ask Van. It looks to be our only way out. His grave expression does not offer you much room for hope, but you still need to know everything he does. Once it closed behind us, we never got it to budge again. It weighs far too much for us to move, even working together with a few tools we had. There's some kind of hole in the stone, though an intentional gap. Gunn has tried many times to put his hand into the opening, looking for a mechanism or a lock, but each time all he got was a nasty sprain. Gunn sighs, sounding defeated, and each time the blue light healed me. But we remain trapped all the same. You examine the door yourself, and you feel instantly relieved when you recognize the same geometric patterns you saw in the old hot spring mine. What's more, your Chianti cube starts vibrating inside the Colinium bag. Perhaps not all is lost. This artifact may be the key to opening this door. Something you lacked, you tell Van, but using it may be dangerous. Keep your distance while I put myself to work. Van is euphoric. He runs back to Leandra and Gunn as quickly as his worn out bones will allow. Once he relays your words, Gunn looks at you with expectation. In his eyes, you see something that you suspect has not been there in a very long time. A glimmer of hope. Let's do this, and then I will end the episode. Now, how was this again? It's been a long time. Okay, that's easy enough. So that, and there. And it's done. Yay! I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.